Gemini Risings December 2022 does look like a month of deciding between your relationship versus your career, having some conflict between that, but at least you're making more money. And funny enough, I reported all the other December forecasts back in October, and for whatever reason, I accidentally deleted or lost the Gemini file. So here I am, like the day before they're gonna come out, filming this for Gemini. If you're excited to dive into how this December 2022, the last rising sign video of this year, is going to play out in your life, do make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always updated for what the stars have in store for you. If you're new here, welcome, I'm Maren. In this video, I'm using the tropical zodiac and whole sign houses as I'm using Western astrology techniques, particularly ancient Hellenistic. And if you would like to look into my courses or reading availability, I will have those linked down below. Might be booked up, might not be open right now, but I will have things that you can check into if you'd like to learn more. So from the 1st to the 2nd, we have Mercury in your Sagittarius 7th house, squaring Neptune in your 10th house. This shows that even though you're communicating clearly with the partner, there's a lot of focus on your relationship and communicating to start the month. This is leading to some confusion or not putting as much energy into your career as you would normally. Also on the 1st, Mercury in your 7th house will oppose Mars in your 1st house, so you might be acting more aggressively or assertively than your partner, and that's causing some issues or some disharmony. On the 4th, Venus in your 7th house will oppose Neptune in your 10th house, continuing on this good focus on your relationship, but leading to maybe some avoidance or not as much effort going into your career, even if things are going very well on both sides. Then on the 7th, there's a full moon in your Gemini 1st house. Full moons are peak drama, peak attention, they are emphasis days, and this full moon is conjunct Mars, which is quite aggressive, assertive, and maybe a little bit, I don't want to say violent in like a physical way, but it is definitely an aggressive full moon. This might be the culmination of you going back on something and having to make it known in a very severe, very distinct way. Full moons in your 1st house of self are attention on you and your actions, and this one conjunct Mars retrograde shows actions that are about going back and redoing your point of view or your actions of something. So it might be a time of revealing that you've gone back, redone, or have to be very direct about something that you've changed your mind on. Then on the 8th, the sun in your 7th house opposes Mars in your 1st house. This is showing that there's a lot of focus on your relationship continuing on. That is the main emphasis of this month, but it's against, or there's something that you're fighting against, there's some conflict, there's something you're having to fight over during this middle of the month also. On the 9th, however, Venus enters your Capricorn 8th house. So Venus moving into the 8th house shows more abundance financially around investing or anything that you're sharing money with someone else around. So it might be an investment, taxes, loans, something is going well for you in a shared financial area. From the 14th to the 15th, the sun in your 7th house squares Neptune in your 10th house, continuing on the confusion or energetic imbalance between your relationship versus your career. And on the 17th to the 18th, Mercury in your 8th house will trine Uranus in your 12th house. This is a really great aspect connecting sudden mental health insights or progress with abundance financially and unlocking things that you have invested in to be more valuable to you. On the 20th, this is a big deal that Jupiter is re-entering your Aries 11th house. So Jupiter was in Aries over the summer. Jupiter is the planet of growth, and it was in your 11th house of networking, friends, and socializing over the summer. It left for November, December, and it's back until May of 2023, showing going back to either groups, friends, or larger networks that you were a part of, or just being more extroverted and much more social leading into the new year. On the 21st to the 22nd, the sun in your 8th house will square Jupiter in your 11th house. This is really great for progress socially or like climbing the ladder in a really right place at the right time way, helping out financially or investment wise for you. And on the 22nd, Venus in your 8th house trines Uranus in your 12th house, again emphasizing that sudden mental health breakthroughs or spiritual progress is allowing you to unlock this financial support. On the 23rd, there is then a new moon in your Capricorn 8th house, a very positive, abundant new beginning around shared finances or resources in your life. If you are not of the age or capacity right now for there to be a huge like investment portfolio in your life, it might be that you are trusting someone more with confidential information or having to form a bond with someone that does require sharing sensitive information with each other. It might not be financial. Then on the 29th, Mercury will station retrograde in your 8th house. Mercury retrogrades are times of going back, rethinking, revising, and having a little bit more trouble forming plans in an area of our life. As someone like yourself who is ruled by Mercury, you might find that things just generally are slower and a little bit less easygoing. This is happening in your 8th house of finance, investments, and shared assets. So it still is showing that you're having to go back, redo, and kind of rethink that progress in your life. And on the 31st, we end the month with Venus conjoining Pluto in your Capricorn 8th house. Venus is values, Pluto is intensity and very deep, very profound energy. So it could be a very, very deep, very intense commitment that you're having to dive into to end the month. If you have any thoughts or comments you want to share about how this December sounds for your life, do let me know down below. I read almost everything that I can. On the subways, usually my comment reading time, and I'm always interested in hearing about how this is showing up in your life. So do let me know down below, and I hope that this is a fun month for you, as I like the astrology of this month. I'm excited for it. The tarot card we have for Gemini Risings here to end the month and the year is the World reversed. So the World reversed means you refuse the outcome. You're like, no, we're not ending here. I'm not okay with this. This is not a happy ending. We're not done yet. So I think whatever you're working on, relationship-wise, career-wise for the year, you're not done with it. You're not embarking on a new path. You have ends to tie up. Crazy to think that it was just a few years ago, alone in my NYU dorm room, that I was filming like 2017, 2018. I don't know if I don't remember the exact videos, but like that was me back then and this is me today, 2022. So small world. I will see you in the next one though, next year technically. Take care.
There is one